Yo. Slow budget. Once again.
Good morning, everybody. Today's date is March 1st, 2023, and this is a Wednesday. Man, like I said yesterday, this year is just moving by way too fast. We're already in March. Don't have a lot to talk about today. Few things. Man, what's going on with the Clippers? We got our big three, and we're 0-3. But as long as they get it back there before playoffs and we make a good playoff run, anything could happen. While I'm on the subject of basketball, quick meme came by my site yesterday, and man, it was pretty powerful. Charles Barkley, his thoughts on load management. For those that don't know what load management is, it's like when a superstar, let's say take Kawhi Leonard from the Clippers. He doesn't play back-to-back games. So if he plays one game and there's back-to-back, he's not playing the second. And, he does, just stuff like that. Like they're not playing all the games because they need to rest. It's not like back in the days, guys would, they cared about playing all 72 games, you know what I mean? Or whatever games it is. And nowadays it's not like that. And Charles Barkley said, wait a minute, you're going to make $70 million and you can't play basketball 3 or 4 days a week? They fly private. They got the best medical staff ever created. People work in the steel mill every day. I'm pretty sure they're tired too, but they go to work every day. And I agree with this. And just imagine this. You're a big Steph Curry fan. It's your son's birthday, so you save up. NBA tickets are not cheap. You want to get him good tickets, so you buy 4 tickets. Let's just say $80 a piece. Okay, so 1 ticket, that's $320. Now, you bought your tickets to take your family for your son. He wants to see Steph Curry. You get him a jersey. He's ready to go. Parking's another $20. You have to drive, say, an hour to go see him. Gas. You're going to eat probably twice if you leave early in the morning, whatever. And then you go, and he's not playing that day because it's load management. He's resting. That's what's going on in the NBA, and that's what sucks, and that's what people are mad about. You got these fans that save up money to go see a certain player, and that player's not playing that day. I remember one time, this is a long time ago, my only time ever a chance to see Jordan play, and it wasn't even with the Bulls. He already retired, came back, and he was with the Wizards. So I remember my friend gave me tickets, came with a parking pass, because everyone knew I was a Jordan fan. I love Jordan, and I never got a chance to watch him play. So yeah, I remember I think it was Big T, gave me tickets, parking pass. Turned out Jordan wasn't going to make the trip to LA because he was sick. It wasn't load management. He was sick, I understand, but I was just like, man, you want to know how devastated I was? I still am. I never got to see Jordan play live. Yeah, that's the feeling when a player takes load management and kids want to go see a certain player play. So yeah, load management sucks. I hope they change it. The NBA was trying to change it, fining people because they were doing it with Tim Duncan and just, especially on away trips. So I hope the NBA does something seriously to change that. These guys are playing millions. They should be able to play. I only have a few questions for the midweek. A couple of them are funny. A couple of them are like, Nickelback is trash. Nickelback sucks. I'm like, okay, they might. I don't know Nickelback's whole catalog. They've been around 25 years. I've never heard whole Nickelback albums. I just like 3 songs. That's all I'm saying. There was 3 songs from Nickelback I like. I didn't say it's the greatest band ever, or I can't even name you one guy on the group. So a few people are like just trashing Nickelback. And from what I've read, because I did a little research, that's their history. People just, they're Canadians, and then they suck. So I just thought that was funny. Had another question. Who from the school should be fired? I'm not even going to touch that question because, technically I am an employee of the school. I've been with the school going on, 7 years coaching. So, yeah, I'm not going to touch that. You don't bite the hand that feeds you, as they say. Second question, why can't the football team beat good teams? It is what it is. We practice hard. We put in the game plan. Stuff happens. A lot of injuries. So, I'm not here to make excuses, but, our guys play hard every day, 100%. They practice. We have good practices. We can only do what we can do. We put the game plan in. We put the best players at the best positions we feel we seem fit, and we just hope, they could go out. Yeah, St. David has our number right now. That's our Achilles heel. They beat us, 3 years in a row? Hopefully this is a year, we get them. And that's what we're playing for, to beat St. David, to take number 1 in our conference, to get number 1, to get a 1 seed or 2 seats, we could get a bye in the first round of the playoffs and make a run. So that's our goal this year, and that's what we're going to try to accomplish. I got a couple of more reviews. Got a message saying that they love when I'm, they love my podcast and they love what I talk about. The subjects are interesting. So thank you guys for listening. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. I started off with like 5 dedicated listeners. Now it looks like about 25 to 30 listens per day, and I'm good with that. Like I said, anybody listening, I just like doing this. This is like a legacy type thing. This is what I tell people. Why am I doing this? Something happens to me, something my grandkids could go through and listen. Oh, this is how your grandpa was. This is how he grew up. The different stories I say. So I do have another question right here. It's a long one. It's from JT. Firstly, I appreciate the shout out on one of your previous episodes, and I do give you permission to review the song if you'd like to. I know you're not fond of country music, but that's okay. I have thick skin, so you can be honest and open-minded. I won't get my feelings hurt. LOL. Anyhow, my question this time will be, how was your store affected by the old mini mart giant when it was open and when it closed down? Also, what are your top priorities for this year for your business? Well, when the biggest difference I've noticed when right next door was a Subway giant gas station. So it was busy all the time. And the main thing I noticed, there's no people walking in front of my store no more. So I used to put stuff outside my store. My dollar rack was popular. It was just a way for people to see stuff. And, I have more inside. It brought people in. That's the main thing. There was just a lot more foot traffic walking in front of my store back then. And what are my top priorities for my business? I'm going to keep doing what I do. I don't see nothing changing. I'm just, I'm mostly online now. So that's why a lot of times I don't even keep my door open. My regular customers know, push the door and come in. The new people be like, hey, are you open? I'm like, yeah, I'm open. Just come in. But other than that, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Just try to move inventory. Now I'm going to move on. I want to do another song that's on my top all-time favorite list. And this one's a classic. Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks. It's just a beautiful song. It was popular back in the days. I loved it. And then it got re-popular, remember, by that guy that was skating. And he was just drinking, I don't know, Kool-Aid or something, and it got popular again. Another reason why I'm doing this, now when I do a song, I'm doing research on it. I want to read about it. What made this song, So a couple quick facts I found out about Dreams was Stevie Nicks, beautiful. Oh my gosh, she was so beautiful. And she's probably beautiful now. I haven't seen a recent picture, but you could just tell when someone's going to age good. And Stevie Nicks was beautiful. But she wrote this song in 10 minutes. That's crazy when you think about, something like that. These classics written when you got that mind, a musician that you could just write something like that in 10 minutes. And it was kind of like a response song. Like, if people don't know, she was dating one of the guys from Fleetwood Mac. I didn't write his name down. But they broke up, but they still kept touring together. They were touring together all the way till 2018, from what I read. And he wrote a song. I don't remember. I don't remember. But it was kind of like some of the lyrics were towards her. So she wrote this as a response, and a lot of the lyrics were towards him. Now, I saw a meme not too long ago, and it was the funniest thing. It said, you may be cool, but you're not as cool as Stevie Nicks singing a song about her ex while he's there playing guitar. So that's pretty cool. Another thing about Stevie Nicks, she's the first woman to go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist and as a band. So she went under solo and then, of course, under Fleetwood Mac, which was just another great band that made some good songs. But Dreams, give it a listen if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But as soon as you hear it, you'll know exactly what it is. And it's just a great song. So with that, I almost wasn't even going to make a show today because I got so much work I got to do here in the shop. And it's a half day at school. And Corey has jiu-jitsu today and wrestling today. And but I thought about, the 20, 30 people that listen every day. So I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in there real quick, record my podcast, and get it out there and get to work. So with that, I hope you guys have a great Hump Day Wednesday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
One. Yo. Slow budget. Once again.